It's the Joseph Bristol Show.
Welcome to another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. So today's episode, I wanted to talk about respecting people's right to live the life that they want to live. Respecting people's right to live. So it's different ways about that. I don't really agree with the saying live and let live on different levels because, you know, if somebody's living an unrighteous life, then you should not leave them alone to their own devices. If someone's living a wrong life, you shouldn't just leave them to live. No, you got to correct that. But if someone's just living life, doing things that make them happy and things like that, then yeah, leave them alone and let them live. Okay, so with that being said, when I say respecting people's right to live their life, I'm talking about like people's decision to do whatever they want with their life. So if you got somebody who wants to be a chef, let them be a chef. Even if you think, oh man, you should be a lawyer. Or someone who wants to be a driver, let them be a driver. Even if you think, oh man, you should be a doctor. Or a chick who wants to be a gold digger. And you're like, no, you should have some morals. Being a gold digger is wrong. It's got nothing to do with you, bro. Live and let people live their life and be whoever it is that they want to be. And if you don't support that, then just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Back away from them. You know what I'm saying? Find your distance so that you don't feel like they're impeding on your life. But let people be who they want to be. And then, you know, one of the things that I hate, or at least, yeah, I genuinely hate this, and I've always tried not to be that type of person, is people who only give you respect when you do what they think you should be doing. So recently I've come across that in my own life, that now that I've done this, now that I'm doing this truck driving thing, all of a sudden different people find me to be more respectable. Like now my job title is more respectable because I'm making more money or because I'm a truck driver. I couldn't even tell you why they would think that, but it makes me angry because in my mind I should have always been respected. No matter what I was doing with my life. Even when I was working at Burger King, flipping burgers. Who cares? You still got to respect me because that's what I choose to do with my life. That's what I want to do. Just like if I wanted to go to college, I would go to college. If I don't want to go to college, I don't want to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of times in our society, we don't do that. We judge people, and I don't really think there's nothing wrong with judging people, but it's on how you're judging people. So we judge people based on how much money they make, based on their job title, based on the car that they drive. And that stuff's not cool, bro. That stuff's not cool. That kind of stuff goes back into why people are depressed and sad and anxious and why insecurities are running rampant and causing people depression and suicide and things like that. We got to leave people alone, man. Let a guy live. If a girl wants to be a hairdresser, what's wrong with that? Why can't she be a hairdresser? Why does she have to be a model or a doctor or a nurse? No. If a guy wants to walk dogs for a living, leave that guy alone, bro. That's his career choice. That's what he wants to do. That guy who walks dogs deserves the same respect that you give to the other guy who's a doctor. Now, come on, man. I have people who talk to me and they're like, oh, yeah, I have a friend who's a lawyer. And, you know, I respect him a lot. I'm thinking in my mind, well, what does that mean? That your other friends who are not lawyers, you don't respect them as much as you respect your lawyer friend? Like, come on, man. Don't be that type of person. Don't live like that, because that stuff's not right. It's not cool. But we do it a lot in our life. We not letting people live the life that they want to live. We're not letting people be who they want to be and giving them the same amount of respect that you would give somebody else who you feel holds a higher title. You know, it's something that I find happening a lot more. Or maybe it's specifically happening to me because I changed up my job title to something that's a little different. Although I've always had different kinds of job titles. I've always had different jobs, to be honest with you. Like I said, I tend to quit jobs and take jobs and quit jobs and do different jobs until I find what it is that I want to do that makes me happy, because I live to be happy. I don't live for money. I don't live for titles. I literally live my life just trying to be happy every single day, nothing else. So I just wanted to make that video on that, man. Live and let people live, man. Respect people regardless of how much money they make, what title they have, what they're doing with their lives. Respect that. And people who only give you respect because you're making more money or because you have a higher title, those people are pieces of shit. And you should cut those people off, straight up. You should leave those people alone, because that's not right. And if that's how they value people based on the money that they make, based on the career path that they choose, then those people have a very sad understanding of what it means to be alive. So, just something to think about, man. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Let's all never forget, we all out here trying to do the same thing. Just be happy and survive.
Make sure you like and subscribe.